Welcome to MarkInsights. In the previous video, we saw what is segmentation and targeting. The third and one of the important link to those 2 points is positioning. There are many examples from the business world which have come to light because of the product's positioning. When Maggi noodles was launched in India for the first time, it was a big failure due to incorrect positioning. But when they changed it later, well, we know where it got them. So what kind of magic does this positioning do in making or breaking brands? How do we define that and understand its usage? Also, what is a positioning statement? Let's get to it. The word positioning means the act of placing something in a particular way. In a real business scenario, you would want customers to use your products, be a fan of them. For that to happen, they first need to buy your products. And before that, they need to be able to see and identify your products. So in marketing, positioning is the act of placing your brand in a specific way such that it is easily distinguishable from the clutter of other competitor offerings. To explain this, let me illustrate a situation to you. Assume there is a highway which is always crowded with cars. Now there is a North Indian restaurant in every 1 kilometer on the road, giving a zillion options to travelers for having food. But this one restaurant offers South Indian dishes. Now amongst the crowd of North Indian restaurants, this one restaurant differentiated itself and so it stands out. So let us say 100 people are traveling on the road and there are 100 different North Indian restaurants. So each one gets one customer. But if there is just one South Indian restaurant in this clutter, maybe 10% travelers could be interested in a cuisine other than North Indian and bam, they found one. So by just having menu different, this hotel differentiated itself, hence positioned itself for the South Indian taste lovers and got 10 times more customers. There can be many combinations here, like say someone opens a restaurant which is open only at night, serving those who prefer traveling at night, or one which only sells tea and snacks when others don't and cater to travelers who like to eat light food during travel. So there are many ways to differentiate and position yourself in a unique way to the identified customer base. In a real business scenario as well, positioning works similarly, though in a bit more complicated manner. Any product in the market will have multiple benefits and each benefit will appeal to some segments in the total pool of people. The key is to identify your ideal segment and target them with a benefit that they value the most. Here we connect with what we saw in our previous video on segmentation and targeting. Now the benefit we offer must be a unique one, differentiating your product in the market for that specific segment. At the start, I spoke of Maggi's positioning failure and then later success. When it was launched in 1983, Maggi was positioned as a healthy meal option and it was targeted at working women. In India, a meal is a meal only if it has either rice or chapati in it, and competing with it was next to impossible. Also, working women proportion was very low, so neither did they identify the ideal segment nor they could share a benefit which this segment would value, causing the positioning to fail. Later, when they found out about the fallacy, they changed their positioning. This time, they picked up children as their target group and positioned themselves as a quick-to-make snack. They had successfully differentiated themselves from the clutter, making them successful. You can check out the complete Maggi story right here above on the link. So to summarize, positioning is an exercise for marketers to answer 3 important questions. First, who is our intended customer? Second, what category does our product belong to? And third, why should a customer purchase the product? That is, what is unique or differentiating in our product? This brings us to the next part, that is positioning statement. Now it might seem that positioning statement is used to communicate your positioning to your potential customers. So is the positioning statement the tagline of a brand? The answer is no. A positioning statement in fact acts like a compass for the different teams inside the company so that they all collectively know what is the ultimate goal that they all are working towards. Behind the success of any product, there are multiple teams which act with a common goal in mind. Like apart from sales and marketing, there is product team, manufacturing team, sourcing and supply chain team, finance team. Every team has to take many decisions day in day out, and there is a higher probability that they might not be able to do so by taking consent of the interlinked departments. So how do they conclude if a decision is or is not in the favor of the product? Simply referring to the positioning statement and it guides them to the answers. There is a basic format to write the positioning statement as it should have some key elements.
To customers who are our target market, our product
the brand name, offers the following points of differences relative to our frame of reference because of the following reasons to believe. Let us take example of Maggi noodles. For customers who are school-going children, our product Maggi noodles works as an instant evening hunger buster relative to poha or upma as it gets ready in just 2 minutes. So with such a positioning statement, each one in the company is clear about the company's goal behind this product. That's it for today. Next up, we shall be speaking about the 4 P's of marketing. So subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get an update when the next episode is up. Thank you so much.